Joining me is Paul Caddis. Now, your reflections on that defeat to Peterborough today?
Yeah, disappointed, extremely disappointed. Thought we controlled large parts of the game. I thought we were a bit better in possession today. We made a decision to try and be better in possession. I thought the last couple of games, the results have been positive, so I'll take full responsibility today, but I just felt as if the last 4 or 5 games have almost been like cup matches. It's you have it, we have it, you have it, we have it. So we needed a bit more control today, which I think we got, but football's all about 36 yards. It's about the 18-yard box on both sides of the pitch, and clearly we weren't good enough today.
Because do you feel then you kept possession too long and we're trying to be too elaborate maybe?
I don't know, because we started the game with 4-3-3. We weren't really attacking. We got 2 high wide wingers who we knew they'd play a back 3. We turned their back 3 into a back 5 really quickly in the game, so it gave us a full-back more time on the ball to get higher up and get the quality into. I thought the quality in the final third, to be honest, was nowhere near what we expect.
Because you must be really frustrated in that second half because there was only one team in it.
Yeah, extremely frustrated, but I'm here to win games of football, so first and foremost the performance is fine, but I want to win games of football, and today wasn't good enough in terms of the final third and our own box. To be honest, I don't think we tested the goalie anywhere near. In fact, probably not even once, to be brutally honest.
What about the penalty decision? How did you see that? Or non-penalty with a foul on Babos?
I think the first one's a penalty. The second one I'm not so sure. I think because he's been honest and stayed up, the ref's not come back. I've just been in with the referees in the referee's room, and very calmly the both of us spoke with respect, and I just asked him the question why there was 5 minutes, but the answer was first of all, he said there was 3 subs. The second half there was 4, so he's missed 30 seconds straight away. He told us that you can't have bookings, they don't add anything on to bookings, but we were told at the start of the season in a meeting. But listen, I'm not going to sit here and moan about the referee. We weren't good enough today.
Because given that you had so many stoppages, you would have thought it would have been longer.
Yeah, just it's that inconsistency that everyone's talking about. I watch a lot of things, post-match interviews from other managers, and they're all saying the same thing. It's frustrating because 1 minute we're moaning about the amount of time it's added because we think there's too much, and then today there's not enough. But it's having that consistency. That's the frustrating thing. Like, we're frustrated at times that we're playing like Darlington. We played 102 minutes. You're only allowed 5 subs at this level, whereas you can do it in the National League because you're allowed 7 subs. And so yeah, it's frustrating all round. But again, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for the referee and the time added on. Our quality in the final third wasn't good enough.
You were trying to obviously get that vital goal later and later and later in the game, and it just wasn't to be, was it?
No, it wasn't. And listen, I'd done everything I possibly could in my power. I ended up getting 4 real out-and-out attackers on the pitch with Runes and Tom, and we took Lass off and put Kobe back to the right, and obviously Stan on the left. I thought Stan's reaction to being left out the last game was fantastic. We just didn't get him on it enough. The first thing he done was really positive. Is what we've been trying to get out of him was really positive. You see it then gets the supporters behind us, and it gives us a lift. But too many went on it today, to be honest, in the final third.
2 games in quick succession because you've got the bank holiday match now at Tamworth. Any knocks to talk about?
At the moment, no. Everything seems to be alright. Cowley's obviously still out. Cowley's probably going to have to go for a scan to see what the extent of that is. So that's a disappointment, but such is life. That's a squad. You've got to get on with it, and we will have to bounce back Monday. There's no 2 ways about it. Listen, football's tough. It's relentless. This league's relentless. You come against different outfits, and we've got to. Me first and foremost as manager takes full responsibility, and I've got to find a way of winning on Monday. And
it's a 4G surface there, but I think you're training on 4G week in, week out.
Yeah, we train twice a week on 4G, so that shouldn't be any issues. It's not something I really enjoy, to be honest. I think football should be played in grass pitches, but however, we've got to go and deal with it.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
What's the situation with Caddis? I know he went off injured. What's the injury he's picked up?
He's got a sore ankle, so we'll need to get it scanned and see the extent of it.
And Andy Winnie's still a while off, yeah?
Willow's probably still, what are we now, week, so probably about 8 weeks now, 8-9 weeks.
You can't wait to get those 2 back, because it could change things.
Well, listen, I'm never one for making excuses. I don't believe in, and I've got a no excuse culture. I don't think it's right. but we've had a lot of disappointment since the start of the season. But such is life, such is the squad. We've got to go and somebody else's opportunity come in and grab that role up front and get some goals.
Have you thought of bringing anybody else in on loan or whatever?
Something we're going to have to think about, but whether we've got the tools to do it, then that's a different story, so something we'll have to look at.
Was it change at half time? Because they seemed to be more attacking intent in the second half. They came out and kind of had more shot efforts at goal in the second half. Rooney had 2 that flew over, and I think Cameron had 1 that just under the crossbar went over.
Yeah, just maybe my Scottish anger. I just looked for a bit of reaction. We were fine. I thought we were fine throughout in terms of possession, and we looked a lot more secure today. We kept it a lot better. We moved it not as quick as I'd like to at times. I said exactly to the players after the game, when we were hanging in, there's no two ways about it against Russell. You clog up the middle of the pitch. That's what you do. That's where the goal is. It's the middle of the pitch. So you've got to play round teams with quality, but also with speed. All right. Cheers.